Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 22 of my Mercenary challenge on Rome Total War. Now last time we actually did a very solid job. We took Tarentum. As you can see though, there is still trouble in Tarentum, and also we dealt with a big army outside of Tarentum as well through diplomacy. We managed to mop up the Armenians well. We had a small fight against them the other day and we are now advancing on their final settlement. As far as we can see, I don't actually think it is their final settlement because they have this one potentially. Yes, they do. So it's actually not their final settlement because they have the Sarmatian region. So their second to last settlement, presuming the Scythians haven't lost any more land to them, which they probably have, knowing them. So we're still mopping up the Armenians. That's the point, really. And then we might move on Parthia. We might move against Scythia. Who knows? But we're advancing north either way. That is the army of Amasis Alexander who's doing that. Pretty solid, pretty solid army. We have this guy down here who's travelling south. I have a specific plan for Ptolemy Philopator, I don't know how to say his name, and that I will reveal very, very soon. But yeah, he is heading south, and he is not going to join the lands in Italy, which was the intended plan originally. He's going to go somewhere else, but I'll talk about that later. The first thing we need to do, and we need to sort out, is public order. It's all right over here. I say all right. It only is just all right. Silesia and Susa aren't happy, but they aren't going to revolt this turn, which is the important thing. And there's not really much I can do for public order. It's a really difficult situation we've got. I've recruited peasants. It's not like they haven't got a garrison. It's just, I'll get a secret police HQ in, but it's not ideal. The same for Seleucia. They are building an execution square. And then over here, it's generally not too bad. But over here, because we have to move the capital back, we now have trouble over here. Now, ideally, I'd like to move the capital to Kydonia, which is kind of like the midpoint between the two regions. That's kind of a fair compromise, but I still don't think that'll be enough to... wrong button. I still don't think that'll be enough to make the people in Italy happy, which is a shame. If we make Kydonia the capital, then there's still unhappiness over here. So we can't have that. And it also means there's more unhappiness over here, so basically nobody's happy. Which is a bit of a shame. So I can't move the capital to Kydonia. It's got to be Syracuse again. And that's basically what we're doing. We're switching capitals every turn so that they just don't revolt. It's just on the edge of revolt every time. Now these settlements are happy. Enough anyway. So they're not going to revolt. But now these settlements are unhappy. Yeah. But they're not going to revolt in one turn. So I'll move it back next turn. It's kind of crazy how it's worked out. It's all we can do. Something I forgot to mention as well is that the Armenians, very small Armenian force, have taken Kotais under siege, which is frustrating because it's only got 2 peasants and a Scythian horse archer in it. And he has got still 30 cataphracts. These guys are terrible. 30 cataphracts will take 100 or 240 peasants down. And there isn't a lot of reinforcements. So, I suppose these guys could start heading over towards Kotais. They might as well, just to help out. But yeah, bit of a bad situation over there, I will admit. But you start heading over in that direction. Hopefully he doesn't besiege it next turn. Anyway, I think that's all we can do. At least none of the settlements are going to revolt, which is the important thing. We have Capua under siege, so this army's probably going to attack us right now, and we'll have a defensive battle. If not, we'll put Capua under siege, hopefully take it. But I'd rather them attack us right now. So let's see what they do. And yeah, I'll end the turn. Okay, very important to see what the Scipii do. This small army is moving up north, that's fine. Brutii can't really do a lot at this point. They just cloned a diplomat there. Okay, now we have got what we want, which is a defensive battle, but it really isn't in our favour apparently. I personally doubt that. I think that we could do a better job than that suggests. The strength ratio is 1-2 though. Captain Herennius has a solid army, he's a solid post-Marian army. The Triorii are pre-Marian, and so the Hastates. They're a bit weaker, but generally solid units. Oh, Principes I think are pre-Marian as well, but it's still a solid army with ballista and stuff like that as well. And then Augustus Scipio with him and a few other units as well. So this won't be easy, but we did very well against Scipii last time. We have a actual pretty much same size army as them. And Alcmenes the Mean is a really, really good general. Look at all those command points. Alcmenes the Mean is an absolute legend at this point. If you remember, he started out all the way over here in Parthia, and he's travelled literally across the whole world to Italy. It's an incredible story of Alcmenes the Mean. He was Parthian at the beginning, but anyway, enough storytelling. Let's see if we can defend ourselves against the Scipiones. Right, here we are. It's relatively plain battlefield, which isn't good. I like to have a big rock or something that distracts them. You can't really move away because that means we're going downhill. And there's nothing really we can use to our advantage. There's a small farm here, which it could help us. It might just be more of a distraction. But we could potentially use the farm as a similar sort of thing where they have to spread out around each side. The edge of the battle map is actually here. So they probably wouldn't be able to flank us from this side because they can't. They could get around, but I think using this farm to our advantage could be beneficial. It's hard to tell. Just thinking about it. Yeah, we could have the archers and stuff here. Have hoplites on the side, maybe like 1 unit of hoplites here, 2 on the side here. Cavalry around the back that could flank. That could work pretty well. That could work pretty well. Okay, I'm going to see if this works. So what we want is everyone to move into position as quickly as possible. So the hoplites can be here for the second. The hoplites, 2 hoplites are going to be on this flank. There's going to be 1 unit of hoplites guarding this flank. 1 unit of hoplites, here we go. Yeah, we have 3 hoplites overall, so 1 unit of hoplites here. The Samnites are pretty good. They can go on the left-hand side as well, so Samnites go here. We need the archers and the slingers and all the peltasts and all the javelinmen and all that to just basically stand here for a second. They're going to go and sit behind the farm like that, and then we have the 2 generals at the back. I think that's everyone. Nobody's left over there. I think that's everyone. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see if we can use this. I mean, literally, it's a couple of buildings. It's not even a farm, really. If, you know, I mean, what is the point of that? It's a circle. It's a circular fence with a tree in the middle. I don't know. I'm not an expert on farming, but that doesn't really seem that beneficial to me. Either way, let's start the battle and we'll pause it straight away. Pause. Now, both armies are quite far away from us, which is good. So, hoplites. Well, these 2 hoplites here and here are going to go like that. So yeah, they're going to go there. Not sure where the Samnites are going to go. We're going to leave them for a second. The Cretans can go at the front here. They're going to be well protected by the farm. They can't actually get through the farm, so they're going to be there. We'll have the slingers and the peltasts align here, like so. That's pretty solid. We'll have Libyans like that, pointing that way. Alright, who else have we not moved? So those guys are moving. We haven't moved this guy. We've got another unit of Cretans, so another unit of Cretans can go here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait a second. Not you. Another unit of Cretans can go here. There's a gap for another unit there. So you can go here. A lot of missile troops, which is to our advantage. Absolutely to our advantage. I'm going to have a line of peltasts here pointing this way, just in case any troops do decide to come around inside the farm, which is possible. Unlikely, but possible. We're going to have another unit of hoplites here. They're going to protect those guys. And we'll have a unit of Thracians. I like Thracians. Thracians can go here. So if anyone comes, they're screwed if they come down this direction, basically. We have... Right, who haven't moved? The Samnites haven't moved. I like Samnites. They can go here. Samnites are good. Samnites go there. So that's pretty solid. Now, who else hasn't moved? I think that's... Right, you haven't moved. You haven't moved. So you guys... Oops, go here. And then, I think that's everyone apart from the cavalry. So, 1 cavalryman go around here. Actually, both of you go around here, basically. Just go behind each other. There we go. Now, you all need to run into position. And the orders are, fire at will, if you can. But don't skirmish. So, let's get all these guys selected. Should have done that more efficiently. Right, all of you guys, fire at will, defend your position. And all of you, defend your position. You're not meant to move. They're all going to run into their position. Let's go. Okay. Let's see if the farm can help us. We'll move it forward slightly because it's going to take a while for all the Romans to get into the battlefield. It's only lagging because I'm moving it fast and there's a lot of troops in the battlefield. It will stop in a second. There we go. Let's see if the tactic of using a farm actually helps. These hoplites need to be a bit quicker though, because I think this army might come round this side of the farm, whereas these guys probably have a high propensity to go around this side. And who are you? The Thracian mercenaries, I left them over there, didn't I? Right, okay. Well, they're going to get there in time, which is good. These hoplites are just going to get there in time, I think. As long as they got their spears down, which they might not. The Thracians need to be a little bit quicker. Now, hopefully they go around the left-hand side. I'd rather that happen. But either way, I think we're in a relatively strong position. Because it's good. Using the farm to our advantage, they can't go through the farm. They have to go around the sides of it. So, first army's here. This is the weaker army, but it's still got a Roman armoured general. If he gets stuck in those hoplites, then we can get generals on the side. He's dead. He's pretty much dead. These guys, Triarii, they're weak. How many kills have we got so far? 2%, okay. Not brilliant, but, you know, it's doing okay. There we go. Thracians are in the right position. And these guys now, Legionary Cohort, are welcome to run into some hoplites if that's what they feel like doing, which they probably are. So let's think about getting the cavalry moving. These guys are heading over here. You are Triarii, you're not going to stand up to hoplites. You shouldn't stand up to hoplites. They're shaken already, broken. Yep, knew they weren't going to stand up to them. They were always going to suffer. Pre-Marian units become massively inferior. Oh, they are going through the farm. Okay, did not realise that was going to happen. The cavalry has got through the farm. That actually puts a massive spanner in the works. Right, in which case, flip. In which case, you Samnites are going to have to line up here as quickly as you can. Did not realise they could get through the farm. That is something I was very mistaken on. Yeah, that's going to cause absolute carnage. Oh, flip. Okay. Right, we need to get my general in. This has caused absolute mania. Need to get my general in. That is annoying how that's worked out. You need to get around here quickly. Deal with those guys. The Legionary Cohort have broken through the line of the hoplites somehow. Okay, this has not gone entirely to plan. We've lost a lot of the missile troops because their general has caused absolute carnage. He is shaken. He is going to rout soon. But, that's really annoying. Let's get the general down at least. The general is fleeing through the hoplites, which is good.
Is there any point in killing him?
Those legionaries are broken. They're going to go down very quickly. Right, you hoplites. Oh, you're struggling, aren't you? You really are struggling. You need to get in a line like that. Okay, the Roman general's dead. I don't really know what's going on now, so I'm going to pause it. Augustus Scipio is dead. Samnites, you need to get in a line here to stop that happening again. You need to get back round here. The other general needs to get back round here as well. Yeah, this hasn't gone entirely to plan, basically due to my own stupidity and not knowing the features of Total War well enough. Hoplites, where are you going? You're here. You're meant to go there. Those hoplites have been absolutely terrible. They've been really bad. They're not doing what they're told. They're just not doing what they're told. They need to get into proper position. Okay, what's going on? We haven't got a lot of infantry here. Peltasts. Right, generals need to get around the side quickly. The Peltasts aren't going to last long unless our generals support. That's kind of what I wanted you to do. Get around here. Get around here. Get around here. Get around here. Charge into them. Okay, stuff's going on over there. We're going to have to deal with it. These guys need to be strong now. Numidians back them up. Somebody's routing. You're routing. Good. In which case, you... Oh, God, this is getting a bit messy now. This is getting a bit messy. Okay. Let's pause it. Thracians, who are you? Are you a strong unit? A legionary cohort. You're pretty decent. So, Thracians, get round the side here. You're going to flank them. This side is collapsing quickly. Quite frankly, it's not going well. And our generals, including Archimedes the Mean of all people, are looking slightly vulnerable. Good, solid units here. Right, how many of us have died so far? 17% to 29%. We have done better than them. You're just auxilia. You're not going to last long anyway, but just get round here. Where's the other general? The other general's here. Get round here as well. I'm going to watch those Thracians on the other side as well. I haven't forgotten about them. Okay, generals, get round here. General, get round here. Get fighting. And don't die, please. Right, Thracians, get round the back here. Encircle those troops. Peltasts, you might as well get involved in the fight. Thracians, just hold strong. Our generals need to hold strong. I'm worried Archimedes might die. If he does, he does. Honestly, it's not the end of the world. It's not a lot we can do. One of the units is routing. Right, I want to get these Sam Knights over here now. The Sam Knights don't really need to protect the missile troops as much. You guys are suffering. Both of you guys are suffering greatly because Auxilia are fighting you, so just try and flank them as much as possible. Another Roman unit's coming in, so we're losing a lot of missile troops here. Right, pause again. Pause again. We've got the cavalry there, they're not too bad. You get into the back of them. Archimedes, get into the back of you. You fight them. Thracians, how are you doing? Think you're actually doing a pretty good job, in fact. So all of you, focus on this unit, which is shaken. And it's actually gone remarkably well, I would say. The important thing is that we win it, and we inflict a lot of casualties. So, although we've had losses ourselves, considering the strength ratio is apparently massively in their favour, we've done pretty well so far. Archimedes is suffering, though. Get to the back, just rally the troops. This is a good time to rally the troops. Archimedes is suffering. Auxilia are doing well. Auxilia are holding strong. Fight these guys, come on. Right, Archimedes is about to die. Get him out. He's not doing a good job anymore. Okay. This line is now sorted. This is looking a bit more vulnerable though, however. It's not looking too bad. There's a lot of blue still left though. How are you doing? You are shaken though. We're eager. So just carry on. All of you guys get onto these blue lads. All of you guys get onto these blue lads. Blue lads being Scipii, it's the not very technical term. Oh, that's a good cavalry charge, to be fair. That was a good cavalry charge. Very clever of the AI to do that. And they are eager. There's 17 of them left. That's a good charge into some people, which I didn't see them come out of nowhere. All of you get onto those lads now. They're routing. There's still a few Scipii units left. The Cretans, where are you? You're the... Ooh, Cretans, get out of there. Sorry, lads. That's painful to see Cretans go down. Right, that's it. Both them routed. Good. This side isn't going so well. Come on. We need to get those legionary cohort down. Get as many of them off the field as possible. All in the melee. Archimedes, where are you? You're really suffering. Pause. Where's Archimedes? Oh, goddamn. That's not good. Archimedes is literally in the middle of a load of cavalry. Get out there for your life. I feel like this might be Archimedes' last battle. I think that was his last battle. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. Archimedes died. Archimedes the Mean. Rest in peace. He was my favourite general throughout this run. I did like him. Right. All of you guys focus on getting these units down. All of you guys focus on getting that single unit down, which is still around somehow. Oh, that's sad how he died. Our other general's here. He's doing alright. He's just mopping up routing troops. They're all routing now. Don't go on defensive. You can chase after the people I told you to chase after. There's still a few of them around. There's still a few Scipii around, so let's get them down. We have taken a lot of losses here. We've taken 54%, they've taken 68%, so it's been relatively even in that regard. But it happens. I mean, look, we've got the win, and that's the important thing. Like, I don't know how we won this. Well, I do. It's mainly because the farm actually helped us. It's annoying that we lost so many Cretans. That is sad, but we've done a very solid job. Let's just get those cavalry down. These are the people that killed Archimedes the Mean. Don't like them. Get the cavalry down. That's it. You guys chase after these guys. After the Archer Auxilia, that's a good unit to get down. And then the battle will pretty much be ours. We are fighting in the wheats now. Very low resolution wheat. Heroic death. Oh no, the other general died as well. No way. Okay, we've lost 2 generals. That's very annoying, but it happens. Get those ballista down as well, particularly. Don't like ballistas staying around. Like you, chase after them. Yeah, get those ballistas down. Okay, well, yeah, we lost 2 generals there. But, huge battle. It was a huge battle. We had to win it. And we've done a very solid job, so I can't complain too much. The troops fought well, but it's a shame we lost 2 generals. That will seriously hurt us. Okay, the ballista got away, sadly. Let's just get these guys down, the archers. Get a few more of them down. That's a shame, but it's a still very comprehensive victory. It should be a heroic victory, it is. They got about 600 kills, we got about 1,000 kills, so we certainly did better. They've got the better troops. It was a very good victory. It was a final victory for Archimedes the Mean. He went out in glory. We will miss him greatly.
Army.
Now, Capua is not ours,
Ours, mighty one.
and another army's attacked us. It's small. It's a small army. That actually benefits me, to be honest. I'm quite happy about that. I'd rather fight a defensive fight. Unfortunately, we couldn't merge our troops in time. Lucius Scipio, literally just him, and Captain Herius, probably the remnants of the army we just fought, have attacked us. We haven't got our generals anymore, so that's a bit of a dodgy. He doesn't look like a very good general, though, himself. He's 49. He's got literally 0 command. Yeah, that's not very good. But our army is very depleted, so we'll see what we can do here. We weren't given a chance to merge, but again, another really comprehensive victory here, and Capua is pretty much undefended, so let's see what we can do.
Battle.
Right, here we are, relatively similar battlefield. In fact, that farm is the exact farm we were fighting on last time. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Wow. That is the exact farm we were fighting on 5 minutes ago. Isn't that brilliant? Okay, we've moved a few hundred yards. I don't want to use the farm this time. Don't think it will... I don't know, it might be though. It might be. It might be... Let's see if we can use the farm again. It would just be funny, if anything. I think the general's going to come over from here. Hopefully, the general goes this side of the farm. That's what I'm going to bank on. So, hoplites here. In a compact line like this. I want the not Sarmatians, the what they call Samnites and the Thracians. They're going to stand here. They're going to go into that position straight away. So they're going to go like that, and then we're going to basically have all the peltasts and peasants and whatever else there is protected, basically. So through like that, through like that. Get all these guys. Rhodians can hold the line a little bit. Peltas can be here. It's kind of crazy what this battle line is, but it's going to do the job, hopefully. It's like this. And what else we left over there? 3 more units. Okay, you go like that. You go here. You might take a few friendly fire hits, I'm not too bothered. And you go here. Fight bravely. Fight strong. Don't skirmish. You come over here. Do your job, basically. Just don't do anything stupid, please. Right. Start the battle. Okay.
The enemy have proved their cowardice. They have reinforcements.
Yeah, this is going to be tough.
Mattered.
A few units coming from over here. Is the general going to come from over? Yeah, the general's going to come over from over there. So, first of all, it's dealing with all these units. Hopefully they come around the left-hand side of the farm again. I don't think they will, but they might. Let's see what they do. It's speeding up a little bit. I think they might... It looks like they might be going over to the left-hand side of the farm. Please do. Go on. They're making a choice now. Yeah, they've chosen the right choice. Oh, no. One of them has got... No. Oh, they're getting confused. Okay. Some of them are running through the farm again, which did happen last time. Who are you? Triarii, we can hit them. Some of them are on skirmish mode. What's going on? You're not meant to be in skirmish. Oh, you know what? You can skirmish. You know what? Just skirmish. Oh, I put them on skirmish mode, for goodness sake. That's a mistake. Okay. Get these Triarii down. They're going to hit us at hoplites hard. General's very slowly wandering over. These guys are going to charge into the hoplites and probably do a very good job. All things considered. Praetorians are strong. Those guys are routing, which is fine. Get these guys down now. Who are you? Yeah, did Triarii. Okay, one unit of the Scipii. Oh yeah, the unit of Scipii is routing. You're still eager though. Hoplites are suffering. Bit of a mess going on. The general's very slowly wandering over. Right, how are you still around? Somebody's dead. One of the captains is dead, which is good. You're now routing, so you need to come over and help. I don't think we're going to be able to win this because we've already lost our front line. We didn't have our front line anyway, but we've already lost what we had. And now the general's going to come over and really screw things up. Like, really, really screw things up. Hoplites come over and help. All of you guys. Just firing those hoplites. Right, no, actually skirmish around the general. Skirmish around the general. See what you can do with that. Okay, we lost this flank somehow to 16 Triarii. Very disappointing. Those Praetorians are still standing, although they are shaken. The advantage is with us, but as soon as the general gets involved, I think we might lose this, to be honest. I have a bad feeling about this. The general's charging. He can only charge some units. He's going to get some good hits in, though. Those units of Peltas are dead, but as long as all the others can hit him, then I'm fine. Right, they're finally gone. It's basically everyone versus the general now, but that general is going to be very strong. Guys, stop. Stop for a second. Get in a line like this and just stay where you are for a second, please. Okay. These hoplites have done a decent job. All of you, okay, on skirmish mode, quickly and run. Now, hoplites, into them. Into the hoplites. Into the hoplites. Oh, they're not going to get into phalanx. Come on, come on. Get into the hoplites. Get into the hoplites. Even if we all fought in the melee, we're not going to beat this general. We need to get him down. Oh, flip. Those 45 men are going to do the whole job, I can tell you this now. You know what, I'm going to do something crazy. Just fire in. We need to just get all these guys in and fighting him. It's the only way we're going to rout and kill him. Get around the side here, do what you're told. General's dead, that's good. The general is dead. The general is dead. If we can just get this unit routing, we might have won this, in fact. And they're going to have low morale now. Although they don't, it's still eager. One of the units routed. Come on, everyone fight the general. I know you're all skirmishing units. You're not meant to be fighting the general. We were lucky we got Lucius Scipio down, though. Let's speed this up. We might have a mass rout on our hands, though, if he's strong enough, which he might be. He's chunking through the units. Cretans are going down. It's a disaster in that respect. I think we are going to lose this. Or they might be routing. Somebody's dead. Nah, I think we have lost this, unfortunately. Come on, how is he still around? Yeah, he defeated a lot of units. Okay, well, we did lose, but we have destroyed the bulk of the Scipii army. It's a shame that we had to lose it. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Average defeat. You know what? I'm okay with that. We killed a Roman general. Capua is going to be very, very vulnerable now, but we need to now find a new army. We've sacrificed that whole army to weaken Capua. Now we need to actually get an army to finish the job and go in and actually take the damn place. Okay, random diplomats talking to us, it's fine. Armenians, random Numidian navies attacked us, clear defeat, pretty decent. And here we go, they're fighting rebels, and they probably gonna... They couldn't reach us because the rebels were in the way. The rebels actually helped us, but the people at Nepte have sallied forth to attack, which is fine. It's fine indeed. Who have they got exactly? Some militia, no sorry, Numidian cavalry and 2 javelin. Okay, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I think the strength ratio is in our favour. If we win this, then we've got Nept. So let's try and do this. This will be a good victory indeed. Okay, here we are. Stop for a second. Now, the peasants need to drop the rams priority. These guys, the problem is... Here's the problem. If they skirmish, they're all going to be picked off one by one. What I want you to separate out. So that the Numidian cavalry are going to cause trouble because they can outrun us and they can beat us in the melee. So spread out in 3 different directions. Then the militia cavalry can only go after one of the units. Obviously, you're going to be on skirmish mode, but all run. Peasants are going to drop the ram, like so, and run in this direction. But yeah, all of you run in the opposite, complete opposite directions. And then you can run all across the map, I don't care. Now, peasants, just stand here. I reckon you could do a decent job against javelinmen. I want you to somehow sneak your way into the city and open up the... get the plaza, that would be nice. So just walk towards here. Cavalry's around here, that's fine. Everyone's spread out. No kills yet for either side. You know what? Let's see how we can do against some javelinmen. Nice charge into the side. We might be able to rout them if we're quick enough. Lads, come on, run into them. Run into them if you don't want to be hit in the face by javelins. Run! Oh my god, you're slow as hell. Slow people. Okay, we're getting hit very, very quickly now. We are surrounding them though. Oh, the peasants are useless, aren't they? Okay, whatever. This is going to be a long battle. It's a lot of skirmishing, a lot of being chased around a massive, massive field. So, yeah. How about you come over? As the others are being distracted, Rhodians come over quickly. Peasants get onto them again, just distract them. Oh, the peasants routing out being hit. They're routing. Oh dear. Right, Rhodians, quickly, come over. Pause. Somebody's dead. Some idiot peasant is dead. Run over here. Charge them in the melee. I've got a plan. Charge them in the melee. Oh my god, no, this has gone to hell. This has gone to absolute hell. Okay, we're going to have to go and get Nept another time. This has gone to hell. Nobody is competent in the slightest. They're routing before they even hit. Yeah, absolutely useless everyone's been. That's what I'd call this. Yeah, complete incompetence. We didn't bring a big enough force to take on Nept, even though it's an absolute terrible city with absolute terrible Numidian units. It just was complete waste of time sending these guys over. It's alright, we'll go and get it at a later date. It's not the end of the world. You just withdraw now, you're just wasting yourselves. Withdraw. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. The important battles against the Scipii, I don't mind if we lose these. Just try and escape before the cavalry get you. Or just die, whatever. Crushing defeat. You know what? I couldn't even be bothered. I could just tell we didn't have a front line. We didn't have any decent units. We should have won that. We should have won that, but whatever. And we flee a long, long way. But it's fine. No, don't want a 46-year-old husband. Thank you very much. Faction leader dies. Okay. So 3 generals have died this turn, which has been very poor timing. But yeah, he has joined Osiris in the afterlife. Kia the Cruel has been the faction leader for a long, long time now. We now have not a lot of money. We spent a lot of money. There's an earthquake in Lepkis Magna, which has killed another general. I can't believe that. Wow. Okay. 4 generals have died. 4 generals have died that turn. That was a very costly turn. Diplomat, yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. Ku Helios was a diplomat. Good, okay. Amun Mose is now the new faction leader. So that's interesting at least. And Capua is very undefended. Problem is, there's no force to take them out. Like, literally no one. Captain Kia merged these units so that they're half decent. I really need a force to take on Captain Herennius, and they still managed to recover some troops. Oh, how they recovered so many troops. Like, we need to make an army quickly to go over there. You, diplomat, see if you can bribe Captain Herennius. Oh, you can't even quite reach him, for goodness sake, man. Come on. Yeah, see if you can bribe Captain Herennius. We need to form an army quickly. Sam Knights are probably going to come over. Right, some generals need to come over from Croton. Probably all 3. Definitely, I don't know why we didn't actually bring these troops over in the first place, to be honest. Right, 2 generals, you, and you, at the very least, need to come over. There's no mercenaries, of course. And Sam Knights needs to come over. Join Captain Kia. Yeah, you guys are all going to join up into one force, and they're going to go on and take Capua in 2 turns. Unfortunately, it's going to take that long, which is a real shame. There's not all we can do about it. There's no mercenaries in Croton. Nope, no mercenaries in Croton. So, yep, lads, you're going to have to deal with it. Now, how's public order over here? Not too bad. Oh yeah, that's because we moved the capital, wasn't it? Now it's all terrible over here. Yeah, I remember. So now, capital needs to be moved out to Halicarnassus, which is an ongoing theme. The capital changes every half year. And now these guys are happy enough. Just make sure there's none of them in the reds, because we don't want any people going to rebel towns. Seleucia is still unhappy. Right, Seleucia we need to sort out. The rest, Jerusalem's not happy. Jerusalem and Silesia are the ones we need to sort out very, very quickly. Not sure why I moved those peasants up north when Silesia is so unhappy. Thruxra, are you even helping, Thruxra?
My lead. Forward.
Well, there's mercenaries available. You are helping the public order. Get those mercenaries, step inside.
Forward.
They're happy enough. Good. Now, Jerusalem. Jerusalem has a large rebel force outside, which is why it's so unhappy. We haven't got the force to deal with it. Lots of peasants in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is home of the peasants, it would seem. Yeah, they are not happy. So we need to, I mean, you know, the people are unhappy because they've destroyed their public baths. You know, they destroy the only thing that makes them happy and clean, and they're like, oh, well, we're unhappy. Don't destroy it then, you stupid bastards. That's my opinion. But anyway, yeah, well, we'll get a secret police HQ in, but that'll take a while. That was the wrong building. And we'll recruit some more peasants, and please just go into the blue. Nope, you're going to be really awkward, aren't you, and just be annoying. Okay, in which case, is there anyone we can move over from Sidon? I don't know if we can. Could we get a single unit in? Yes, we can. Okay. Just get a few units in until Jerusalem is happy. For goodness sake, you like peasants. You're Jerusalem. You have 1 million peasants and you're still not happy. Right, Jerusalem's now unhappy. Right, Jerusalem's now happy. Sidon now isn't, so now we need to move troops from Damascus to Sidon. Hopefully they can make it. They can just. No, they can't. Oh my goodness, now Sidon might go down. Really? Really, lads, you can't quite make it. I can't believe that. They can't quite make it. Right, what are we going to do? We could just pray. Praying is always good. Praying that they don't actually become rebel. Or, right, we're going to have to get troops from Antioch out. Troops from Antioch. Like 1, 2. Step here. Step on the boat. This might not work. Step on the boat, and you've run out of movement points. Useless. Absolutely useless. Ah, dear. Maybe I should have moved people from Palmyra over. It's too late now. Sidon, it might just have to deal with it. I cannot. These damn mountains have essentially screwed me over. And Jerusalem just... Oh, come on. It's the low tax rate. Retrain people. Be happy, please, Sidon. Okay, instead of retraining, just recruit some more peasants. I don't want Sidon to be in the red. You know what? You're going to have to deal with it, Sidon, okay? Don't turn into a rebel settlement, for goodness sake. Otherwise, everyone's okay, and now these guys are unhappy. They're going to have to deal with it. It's what's happening. So Capua is going to be dealt with very soon, but not quite yet. You guys are absolutely useless in Nept. Like, really terrible. Like, just head back to Thapsus. You're useless. We'll send an expeditionary force from Thapsus over. Because you're incompetent. Very simply, you're incompetent. And you're all building buildings for happiness. There's not a lot we can do. We need to move this force up towards the Armenians. Avoid that army. Or we could just push them out of the way. It's literally a bunch of archers, after all. Push them out of the way. Get out of the way. And just carry on moving up north. It's going to take 2 more turns to get to Campus Alani. So in 2 turns, we should have Campus Alani and Capua under siege. Don't think there's a lot more we can do. The only thing I want to do is get this guy onto a boat, and there are no boats in Halicarnassus, which is pretty decent. So let's get some boats. Well, not biremes, let's get some triremes. Okay. These guys, the plan is, they're going to head down and form an army to take on Kirta. Now, Kirta has a huge amount of units in. The Numidians just been recruiting the whole time, but I really want it. I really want Kirta, just so we can... There's a horrible green area on the map, which I want to eradicate and put with yellow, basically. Now, I think that is actually all we can do this turn. I don't think there's anything more. We've recruited all where we can recruit. I'm going to advance 1 more turn and we'll end the episode. These guys probably... Yeah, I think these guys need to head up north. I'm going to end the turn, I think. And, yeah, and then we'll probably end the episode there. And then next time we'll go for Campus Alani and Capua. Hopefully kick the Scipii out of Italy. But we've had a big battle today against Scipii, which was very, very good indeed. Right, now it's time for praying that Sidon doesn't go crazy and go rebel. Bruchar talking. You can talk all you want. You're getting destroyed either way. Same with the Julii. The Tesman didn't go rebel, I'm pretty sure. Dacians around. Okay. Just writing in Lily Biome. Oh, stupid. Okay. Yes, we know there's a lot of unhappy people. I can't actually do a lot about it. Yeah, okay. He's not very ideal, but he'll have to do. Okay. Most advanced faction is indeed us. That's cool indeed. Faction announcements. Coming of age. Somebody over in Carthage. That's helpful, actually. That's very helpful. you can actually get inside Carthage as they're unhappy, I think. Yeah. Get inside Carthage, swap you out with a rebel. A peasant. Hopefully that'll make you a little bit happier. Because, yeah, public order is still going to be an issue, it seems, a reoccurring issue. Diplomacy-wise, everyone hates Thrace, fair enough. And yet marriage celebrations don't really care. So, first of all, you guys are moving towards Capua, which is already getting more defended. Like, that's already a decent little force. It's not great, but it's decent. Any mercenaries available? Nope, so just head towards Capua. Unfortunately, the diplomat can't do a lot now because there's no army outside to bribe, so they're just going to have to stand there. Next turn, Capua is going under siege. As for the Armenians, you come over, get a little bit... Oh, mercenaries, good, good. Yep, Scythians as well, like Scythians. Get over towards Campus Alani, which is slightly more defended. You're very old. I might just wait for you to die, in all honesty. I mean, the thing is, Tanais is so far away, it's going to take ages to get over there. You might as well just carry on over to Campus Alani, but yeah, very soon. And you start heading towards the Parthians, want to see what they're doing. As for you, you need to get on this ship. And first of all, the ship is going to go to Rhodes and pick up any mercenaries there. Unfortunately, there are none, in which case get back on the ship, head over to Scydonia and see if there's any mercenaries there. That's going to be your job. Yeah, we'll sort out the public order. We always sort out the public order at the beginning of the next episode. I can't be bothered to do it now, but I think that's going to be all. So next time, Capua, we are going to take Capua next time. We are going to take Campus Alani next time. Although, yeah, I really just want to wait for this general to die. To be honest, I might just skip them and go and kill off the Parthians. Small army here, actually pretty decent sized army, but if we just went straight for Campus Sarkai, then we could skip them out and they'll become rebel, hopefully, anyway. Yeah, public order is an issue. Simon's happy now at least, though. And, yeah, I think that is going to be all for this episode. We have done well. We have completely destroyed the Scipii, well, nearly completely destroyed the Scipii army. So did we. We had our army destroyed, but we have reinforced. We've got an army back. It's not the greatest. They need to merge a couple of units, but it will do. It will do just about a good enough job to take Capua, and then, well, our sights are on Rome really next, which will be pretty cool. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.